Oh, that was nice. That was nice.
That was a smooth clap there.
That don't ever go as nice. You know what's really kind of crazy to me? When I do, I do a little bit of editing that we do on these podcasts.
Where we just tone the sound levels down. That's it.
And make sure the levels sound good and the and the voice matches because we do it from here on the pod track to the video. It's crazy how much we're only off. Like it's not even like it's like 0.0 whatever the 0.00 second, like not a full second, but you have to get it like so right. And I don't know how we've never timed it correctly. It's never been. I put in, plug in. It's worked. I always have to fidget with it, always. And this time, it was like a little bit different. I'm like, I don't think, me and Chris say go. And but today, like last week, it was, I know that's great podcasting, but it was, I just remember this, it took me like 4 or 5 tries to get it right.
Oh, nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again here for joining us on a beautiful, somber Saturday night. It's just the boys, I guess.
Everybody's out. The team's got a big run tomorrow. A lot of them are... half this team is running 20 miles tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty old.
What in the hell do you have? What did you find in my fridge?
I'm trying to help you clear some stuff out.
I appreciate it, but what did you find?
Half a wise. And even, I got 20 miles, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I have zero. We've had such a week. I've got zero nutrition to me. I have no interest in eating. Drinking a beer here. I'm going to be so miserable tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one.
Not going to be fun.
Let's see. They say it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I'm hoping it won't.
I heard that it was supposed to rain in the evening.
Nope, it's looking like a little bit in the morning now, too. It's looking like a whole day event type rain. The good stuff comes in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah? So it won't be raining in the morning, at least.
No, it's going to rain, but it's not like the heavy stuff looks like it's saved for the afternoon, like the thunderstorms and whatnot.
God, that's going to suck. But that's, you know what? When it rains, it pours, Chris McGraw. My life is not so great these days.
Yeah, I get it.
But we're here. We're here to enjoy ourselves a little bit, and that's what we're going to do. Because, Lauren, as I'm walking out, Lauren being honest, was like, you don't have to do this podcast. And I looked at her, and she's like, you don't have any advertisers. You don't have anybody who listens.
How dare you say that nobody listens?
Nobody.
We have 18 burner accounts under Peter's name that listen.
Nobody likes your podcast. You can take a week off. I was like, wow, I'm literally as low as you can get. You just kind of stepped on my balls, lady.
You just, you went right. I was down on the ground, and you just went right for the jugular.
Yeah, you just might as well killed me at that point. And then last week, actually listened to the full podcast. I don't know. I know we'll never be any type of podcast because you got to be controversial. You got blah, 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 blah. But last week's podcast was amazing. It was like I listened to it on my 45-minute run on Friday.
Yeah, you keep telling us that you
yeah. Well, this Friday I listened, and it was 45 minutes. It was perfect timing.
Well, that's nice. I don't know how we timed that out pretty well.
Well, remember last week we had to get there to Brian and Joe who were drinking cocktails. So
that's right, because Pat didn't come out
last week either.
And
Pat's on
date night.
Pat's on date night tonight.
Everybody's on date night or on run patrol tomorrow except for me.
Yeah, Chris McGraw gonna
get a nice easy night. It sounds like
get it nice and tight. I wonder what Brian's doing. Did you even ask?
No, I kind of figured that with Grecia running the race tomorrow that he was just going to hang out with her. I'm assuming he's going to go with her or maybe show up at some point.
Yeah, because I got to admit, that's Lauren's like, do you want me to go with? I don't want you sitting around for 3 hours doing nothing. And I don't even come back. I literally go out.
Yeah, it's not like, you're at the finish line. You don't see him start, and then you're standing at the end, and you're not cheering him to cross that line because that line is 20 miles away, and he takes a bus back, and then you're just sitting there. So it's like, do you really it's not like, this doesn't seem like a race run thing where you have people out cheering. I assume there's going to be
this
people
is all about a long run. So, sorry, to give context to the no fans that nobody listens to this podcast. Yeah. We're in Chicago. If you're running the marathon, they do one big long run. It's called the Long Run, and it's sponsored by Fleet Feet and Cara. And it is literally 20 miles out. They did this whole thing about it, and you can just watch. And I personally am not a guy who likes. I don't ever just. I have a turnaround, and I like a turnaround.
I'm not gonna lie. I do like if I'm running in new places. I do like the the running out there and like not knowing, because then I'm not worried. Like if I see something coming back, I'm like, oh, I'm closer than, and then like,
I know every mile.
oh,
I
yeah.
know every single mile on our mornings on Saturdays. I literally know. Okay, I don't even look at my watch. That's a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. I can even tell you exactly where they're at right now.
On the Thursday runs that we do, I know how.
Oh yeah,
what points are.
Mine does get a little trickier because the back half is so, and this is not good podcasting, but whatever. The back half's a little bit different, so it doesn't line up perfectly. Where like the runs there are perfect every time. I just know them.
No, don't. I'd rather be surprised.
Yeah. It does make things go a little faster. You know, like when you're unfortunately when you're having a little bit of tragedy in your life, time flies. Like today, like it was like 4:30 before I even knew it, and I was just like mentally my head is just not in the game. Like
that's fair.
Yeah. Like you just look up and you're like, oh shit, it's 4:30. I have not done anything. Nothing's getting done. This is not very good right now.
Yeah, you could chalk it up to being a little hard to get motivated to do stuff and whatnot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Your mind's not in it, but yeah, I get it.
Yep. And then poor Joe, unfortunately he's got some things he's dealing with too. So we're all, life comes at you hard and fast, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, everybody's getting kicked this week. You know?
It's a real kick in the butt.
Maybe we can not get kicked next week. Maybe we can get a solid good one. What?
You just got to be very happy for what you've had, what you got in life, and it's not again because you don't get the sunny days without the rainy days, and it sucks when you're in the rainy days because all you think about is the rainy days. And then you just don't appreciate. I know this is such like.
Yeah, you're bringing up the mood real
I know it's so stupid, but you really don't ever enjoy the sunny days as much as you should.
No, that's fair.
But and then tonight there's no real. Usually how we start, if you're a first time listener, thank you for listening. Do us a favor, and if you're watching this podcast and you're not subscribing,
tell Lauren that you listen.
Yes. Yeah, throw me a comment. Let Lauren Davis know that some people listen to this podcast.
Exactly.
At least one person, please.
Or booer in the comments. One of the two.
But if you're listening to this and you're not subscribed and you don't hit like, what the hell are you doing? You're getting this for free. Just do us a little favor.
Yeah, we're not even making you listen to ads that we don't have.
We don't have any ads. You're not even getting it. This is a free hour, 45 minutes to an hour of two dumb idiots talking.
Free content.
Yeah.
You can just rip off,
Yeah, you could. I mean, I don't know what you would rip off.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Either, but don't take our gambling picks. Don't ever take any of our advice.
Don't take anything that we tell you.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. And so since we don't have any plans for tonight,
no plans.
Might as well go. And this was a weekend that I could have been the first weekend since I was like 18 to not have any alcohol. But
it was a. Yeah, when you think about it, when people have to run like that weekend, you guys the weekend of the marathon is going to be a quiet weekend because you all
work and all that.
Well, with work close to the deadline, but like you and Joe being in the marathon, you got the wedding that Saturday, so it's like it's going to be a pretty quiet Saturday night, like nothing much going on.
Yep. We got to figure out when we'll do the podcast on that one as well.
Oh yeah, because you got packet pickup on that Friday too.
Yes, so I'll be at least home at that point. I always get nervous that I'm not, because in the last week, who kills me on the podcast, and he always kills me on this podcast, is fucking Pat Lynch. I don't know how is he just talking? Is he always just kind of like, he's got to be having it up like this a little bit.
I think he probably has it up a little bit, and then maybe like further away from him.
Yeah, you gotta really shove this thing in your mouth, ladies and gentlemen, to get good sound. Pat sucks. He's never good on the podcast. I hate it. He's like, I can't wait to talk. But and then he's got the opportunity because Joe's not here, and he doesn't talk.
You know what you need to do? You need to take the pod track or one of these microphones and train him during the week.
Get some training. Idea, yeah.
Get him some training sessions in.
Yeah, I was trying to think if we could get a special guest host. Who could we get for the week? I thought about asking Gavin, because there's just nobody who really lives around us that could kind of jump on the pod with us when we need to find somebody around here who would be willing to jump on.
Yeah. I don't know who you could get. Yeah.
Because we're losing host. We're not having the dedication, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we don't have the. Lauren's trying to tell it's me and Chris's fault. There's a reason we don't have any advertisements, son of a bitches.
Pat's lack of dedication.
Pat's lack of damn near non-total dedication to Chris and I. But okay, so let's get into some topics. we did a really good job of staying away from the unfortunate events of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, we can stay away from it even further now.
I'm not trying to dive into it. I'm just saying some of the things I think that are kind of sad, and people will disagree. 100% I get is just firing, and there is the right to fire, or like the right to hire fire, whatever that they call that. I get that.
Yeah.
It's just sad that that you make a comment, and because it can go either way. You should be able to make comments outside of work and not get fired. If you're on the clock or you're saying something about your company.
Yes. If you're outside of work,
I think that. I feel like there should be maybe some hey, this is I can have my views outside of work. This doesn't affect what I do at work.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's just I get that that's not a popular opinion.
But
right
I mean,
now.
if you had if it was going the other way and they were doing it, people would be crying foul about it. And
that's what I'm saying. I think everybody who's cheering for some of this, can't cancel free speech stuff that's going on right now. You gotta understand, you're not always going to be in power, and it's things listen, when there was cancel culture.
Yeah, they
swing it that way.
Yeah, they weren't happy. Nobody was happy about it.
Now, and everybody's swinging this way.
Yeah,
and it's gonna swing back, and you're not gonna like it when it comes to. Let me tell you what. I was never a part of cancel culture. I think it's the dumbest thing to go look up people's old tweets. But I'm just saying, you got to find the middle ground, and we all have to find that at some point, or there's gonna be some real issues in this country. And the feds cut the rate.
They did.
Stock market flew.
Jerry finally came through for old Donnie.
Yeah. And sadly, Jimmy Kimmel, I guess maybe that's not sadly for some people, but Jimmy Kimmel got put on pause.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm wondering if they use that as an advantage, because what I've read about with unfortunately with Stephen Colbert, he got canceled, is a lot of these guys, a lot of these networks want to cancel these late night shows because not a lot of people watch them anymore. They're not, especially with a 24-hour news cycle. There's no need for these late night shows that give you
I think they did. I 100% agree that they did find a way to maybe use a little bit, but I also think the FCC chairman.
Oh yeah, I'm sure
coming in and saying we could do this the easy way or do it the hard way. I think that
I'm sure there was some pressure.
The optics are not good.
Yeah, I'm sure there was some pressure the wrong way.
And so. And again, I understand that people are saying that his employer has the right to do what they want, but I just don't think those people are seeing the bigger picture of the FCC came down and pushed his employer to maybe make a decision. And we can disagree to agree on that, but I think that you need to look into that instead of just saying his employer and whatever you believe on his comments. It's just, I think the real issue is, did the government come and say,
Did somebody put the squeeze on this one company to put the squeeze on him?
Yes, exactly. And that that's up to debate. So, and we're not going to debate that. So I think that's probably the most politics we need to get into without us getting canceled.
You're the only one that's getting canceled here.
Please cancel me.
They're going to come in and scoop you up.
Oh yeah, and take me out. That was kind of crazy. Good old Brandon Johnson getting pepper sprayed, I think.
Was it BJ?
I think one of them, or I think. You said a mayor.
I think a mayor of one of the Chicago suburbs.
I see. Was that at a different place? Not the one at Broadview.
I don't know.
Okay,
it may have been the Broadview mayor for all I know. I
think I don't know. I have no clue. But they got pepper sprayed.
Yeah, so a mayor from the Chicagoland area got pepper sprayed. Protesting outside an ICE center or a raid center or something like that.
And California is trying to get a law in there that they have to unmask. You cannot be doing what you're doing masked.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would need to be masked.
So they're scared.
Are they afraid of retaliation?
Yes, they're thinking doxing. So people are figuring out who they are, and then they're putting their stuff on.
So they're doing what they don't want. What they're doing to people, to these people. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have it both ways. All right. I like it.
The problem is,
I love it. It's burger. We're the Burger King of nations right now. Have it your way.
The problem is, if you're a government employee, you're not allowed to be you're not supposed to be in secret. You have to be anonymous. You can't be anonymous. You're supposed to be front and center. So you can look up police officers. You can look up your federal. Your.
Oh yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go online and look up people like anybody who's a public servant. You can look up their salary.
Yes, so you can. And so these guys, I know that they want to be because they use the doxing as a reason. But I'm sorry, like you are a government official. That comes with the job, and if you don't like that part of the job, then we need to get less people in ICE. But again,
or you find people that aren't afraid to be.
And again, I don't know who's going to. I don't know if there's a lot of people doing it, but maybe there are. But then there's just got to be maybe more security for them in another sense.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah. The other thing is like obviously these guys are doing a job, and they're doing what they're following their orders
to do. Absolutely, I totally get it.
And you don't want them you obviously don't want
anybody getting hurt.
Exactly.
Yes. But I think think that there's got to be a different way to do it then, or figure out how to protect their identities better, because again, how scary is it for those masked people to come in and try to and just to grab.
I mean, I would not be a fan of somebody that's masked that I'm not sure who the hell is just trying to grab me. I'd be fighting back.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yep. Yeah, it's fair. It's a weird time, man. It's such a with everything going on in our personal life, and then this, it's like Jesus Christ. What the hell? Can we just get a kumbaya moment, like a hug or something? Okay, so let's get into last week's news. Start off this week.
I thought we were already doing that.
We were. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. Wait, I wanted to look at this up real quick. The Publisher House. I don't know if you heard about this.
At the Publisher House clearing,
Yeah.
Are they coming to my door and giving me $15 million for the rest of me, every year for the rest of my life?
No, Publisher House clearing house bankruptcy is affecting winners.
Jackasses.
So
you know it. You know it. That was my next guess.
So the publishers are going to stop paying their annual payments once they fell into bankruptcy. Yep. And so those people are never getting paid again.
Well, can those people? I'm assuming those people can become creditors on the bankruptcy fund. They'll get pennies on the dollar, or if they're lucky, they'll get anything. But
the company is now in bankruptcy, and the winners' dreams have turned into nightmares. ARB Interactive. Oh, come on. What are you doing? What's all this crap? A mobile gaming company that bought PHC's remaining assets said that under the terms of the sale agreement would not honor payouts for those who won in their life-changing prizes before July 15th of this year. Some winners who thought they'd never have to work again are now finding themselves uncertain on how they'll pay their bills. Feels like a nightmare, blah, blah, blah. That's so sad. Had been promised $5,000 a week for life. Now he's looking for a new job, but he's not hopeful since he hasn't worked for more than 10. Oh, my God.
See, that's the other thing. You win some of these things. You just don't. I get some of these people may be older. You just don't give up on stuff. You save that money and you keep working. You have a nice little nest egg.
Mr. Whaley said he had no idea the company was even in trouble until his annual check for $260,000 didn't show up as expected in January.
Annual check of $260,000. Wow.
Man, how?
I'd be like the lotto when they used to give out those lotto tickets. I don't think they probably do it anymore, but you get $500, $1,000, $2,000 a week for life, and it's you got to hope that people keep playing the lotto and stuff like that to be able to pay those people out because.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
but
insane.
The other thing, I didn't
really think about it as somebody was getting $260,000. I thought that shit was all funny. I thought it was all bullshit.
You got to event the other thing is you got to imagine that they got to move that model to something different or figure it out
What and you got to feel for those people who didn't. I wonder if they could have gotten an annuity up front or gotten the full payment up front. And the people who didn't, $260,000. Can you imagine going from getting $260,000 to nothing?
No, that would be wild.
That's so fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. And then so everybody before July 15th of this year, bye-bye. And they're going to redo the gaming. They're going back to the publisher housing. And those people after July 15th will get paid.
Oh, boy.
For the first time, they used a guy who has not been able to see. They took one of his teeth, filed it down, and put it over his eye, and now he's able to see. Some crazy, it's a tooth eye lens surgery, and Yeah, let me just get this to you real quick.
That's kind of wild.
The shaved tooth. Okay. All right. Give me that. Sorry, I should have this ready already. Was 13. He took ibuprofen during a Christmas basketball game. Blah, 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 blah. And he had a severe reaction, caused burns all over his body, including on his eyes.
Oof.
He was in a coma for 27 days.
Oh, wow.
He's had close to 50 surgeries trying to save his eye.
Oh, man.
And it just never really worked. So they were able to restore Chapman's sight with this year with a rare procedure that involved implanting Kaplan's own tooth into his eye.
Wow. I would love to know how the science works in that. That's wild. I know that they were working. I don't know if you guys were telling me this or I read it on the fact thing, but like they're working on like contact lenses or something for blind people that would restore their sight or something like that.
Yeah.
You would have to wear like contact lenses, but it would like restore sight and everything.
The procedure, also known as tooth in eye, or they gave a medical term for it. There's no chance I'm saying that. Involves removing a patient's tooth, sewing a piece of it into the cheek, and placing the structure into their eye. It's considered a last resort. It's a situation where a standard corneal transplant simply wouldn't work. Holy shit! How did they ever think of this up?
That is wild. I mean, are you willing to sacrifice a tooth? Obviously, yes. To see again, yeah, I think I would.
Oh yeah. Whoa, yeah. Take one of them back ones.
That is wild. Yeah, like how somebody was like, oh yeah, if you do this with you take a tooth out.
How did they?
You file it down. You do this, and then you put it here, and it gets eyesight back. How? What?
I don't get it either.
Please,
thank God.
Yeah,
but also, he was in a coma for 27 days.
Yeah,
and they don't give somebody 3 days.
Yeah, I got that part.
What? Can we give the man some? All right. Woman sold her soul for a Labubu doll collection. Literally,
sold her soul
for a Labubu. Do you know what a Labubu is?
I don't know what a Labubu. I'm more.
It's like a keychain thing. It's like a. This is like
like troll doll things.
Yeah, it's like the internet crave right now.
What? How does one go selling their soul? Like, did she write on a piece of paper, "Here's my soul," and gave it to that person?
This reminds me of the Simpsons episode. Remember when Bart gave his soul? No,
it was Homer who wanted to sell a soul for a donut, and then he got like the donut, but didn't eat the last piece of the donut until like he was really hungry one night and ate it, and then he went down to hell, and Flanders was the devil, and then they came up. Like Marge had a photo on the back of it where like Homer got drunk at some party and had to have his stomach pumped or something. Real adult themes for a kid.
Yeah. Well, did they? Bart sold his soul too.
Oh no, you're right. Bart sold his soul to Millhouse for something.
And then like he had that like they were doing that like montage where like all the girls had their souls and like he was the only one.
Yeah, he was in the boat by himself.
Boat by himself.
Yeah. But Homer did it too in the Treehouse of Horrors, and like. He got on a technicality because he gave his soul to Mars before he gave it to the devil, so he couldn't give something so the devil turned his head into a donut.
Oh yeah,
and then
he kept eating it.
Yeah, he kept eating it, and then the other one was and then that was the one where like they sent him down to hell like before like the trial that they were having, and they made him eat donuts, and like he just like he's like more please more, and like it's one of my favorite gifts.
Yep. People usually joke about selling their soul for rent money or maybe a stress-free week. A woman in Russia actually followed through. She trades hers for over $1,000, then spent it on Boo Boo dolls and a full concert ticket. The deal reported began on Telegram when a marketing consultant named Dmitry posted that he thought was a joke. He offered 1,000 rubles, which is about $1,100, to anyone willing to sign over their soul using their own blood. He didn't expect the response, so 26-year-old Karina messaged him with simple answer. She agreed. Signed the paper, sent it over.
What?
Seems like a waste of money to me, personally. I don't know.
I don't.
Both ways. Like, I don't know why you're doing that.
Yeah,
sketchy, a little nerve-wracking.
She must be an atheist and was like, oh, this is a free $1,100. This guy's a fool.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell that guy was thinking. Well, yeah, I mean, to each their own.
That's what I'm thinking. There was a shipwreck a recent shipwreck they found in Lake Michigan. I think it's Lake Michigan. Let's see here real quick. Shipwreck recent, Lake Michigan, that they found. And the reason I wanted to bring it up, actually, a 140-year-old ghost ship found in Lake Michigan. Let's see, the elusive shipwreck found in Lake over 100 years ago. So a ghost ship that sank in Lake Michigan nearly 140 years ago, eluded several search efforts over the past 5 decades, has been found by the Wisconsin Underwater Archaeology Association. The wooden blah, 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 the night of September 1886. Everybody was saved, but the ship went down, breaking the lake. It was a really bad storm this night. And I'm trying to think. And it's been elusive, blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to think. They're trying to get a lot of these. They're trying to find I don't know if you know this, but there's 3,000 to 6,000 shipwrecks in the Greater Lakes. And but 90% of them haven't been found. They haven't been explored. And the reason that they're trying to do this is because there's an invasive mussel species that is destroying these shipwrecks, and they're trying to find them before
all the mussels get to them.
Yep, and then just all the secrets are gone. And I thought that was kind of crazy because
it's wild that an invasive mussel is destroying shipwrecks.
Yeah, I saw that on the 5 News on CNN. I thought that was kind of crazy. That the reason I really thought it was crazy is, there's a shit ton of shipwrecks, and you don't even think about that. The greater, how much shipping was a part of our lives. We don't really see that as much, especially in the Great Lakes. You don't see that ever around Chicago or anything, where that used to be huge because we were such a huge meat factory, or meat distribution, and but you don't see really any of that big shipping anymore.
No,
you probably see it more on the Mississippi River, because that flows pretty all the way up and down pretty good. Let's see here. I think that's kind of it.
That's it for the 5 at 5.
Yep. You wanna jump into week 3? My fantasy football teams absolutely suck badonka butt.
Mine did not play very well last week, and I haven't looked at this week's one yet. I think I made one change.
0-2 in both leagues.
Oh, nice.
So 2 weeks in a row I've lost twice.
I'm 1-1. Nice.
That sucks. There's no worse feeling than on Tuesday when you're
when you're like, when you've had a bad week. You don't even need to go look. You just know you've had a bad week.
You're just okay, great. And then picks have been shit. And then Chris's
Tackle biddies have just been non-existent.
So it was Chris is out with the Steelers. He lost last week. Patrick won with the Los Angeles Rams and I've had the Ravens. So let me text Pat real quick. Let me see who his pick is for the week. Who are you liking after 2 weeks?
The Bills look pretty good.
That's what I thought too. They look pretty dangerous.
Yeah, you got to feel for the Bengals.
I don't know. With Joe out?
No, I mean, I said you got to feel for them because they were playing. They weren't playing great, but they were winning. And the Colts look pretty good with Daniel Jones. Is it Daniel? No.
Yeah, Danny Dimes. The Colts. Yeah, the Indianapolis Colts. Got Danny Dimes.
Who's up in Seattle then?
The guy from Minnesota, the Vikings.
I'm trying to remember who the hell it was.
Shit. It was on the tip of my brain, and I just lost it. Because I actually went on a date with a girl who went to school with him.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, yeah. I bet they wish they had him. I don't know, dude. Well, McCarthy, right? Or whatever his name is. He's not looking great with the Vikings.
He's injured, so he's not playing. What's his face? Carson Wentz is playing this week.
Isn't it insane? Carson Wentz, Tyrod Taylor, Joe Flacco, I think, is playing.
Yeah. Is Tyrod Taylor backing up what's his face in Washington?
Yep. Dude, it's like Aaron Rodgers playing. Russell Wilson. Who would have thought all these motherfuckers be playing?
I would never have guessed that Tyrod Taylor would be starting again.
Okay, so I got to look at who's my sleeper going to be for this week. And I took the Ravens last week. Can't do them again. Yeah, I might have to take the old Kansas City Chiefs. And Pat Lynch is taking the book of the books. Who are the Bucs playing? They're playing the Jets. That's probably a good one.
Jets, Jets.
I could see them. I don't think Tampa Bay. Well, no, actually, I think Tampa Bay is probably okay. Their defense needs a little help. But I hate to say it, but I like the Packers. I think they got a dominant defense.
That defense is no joke. I mean,
and unfortunately, their wideouts are kind of shit. And
their wideouts, and then some of them have gotten hurt, so that's not always a good thing. So
I dropped the clown for C.J. Stroud for the Houston Texans. I picked up Zach Prescott. I'm hoping the Bears defense doesn't come together this week just too much.
There you go.
And then I've got Caleb Williams. So then I hope the Bears offense shows a little bit more.
Yeah, you got a nice little mix there.
Yeah,
it's pretty solid.
It's killing me, man. I hate when oh wait, why is your ravioli back?
Oh, the ravioli's back because somebody left it here.
Oh. That hurts my heart.
Yeah, he's been swearing up a storm all last night and this morning.
That's cute where she put it, but that's...
No, I put it there. She left it on the table.
Well, hopefully that wasn't a sign. The reverse George. Or could it be a George that she has to come back?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe she's trying to pull the George Costanza.
I used to do that. No, I'm just kidding. I made sure I had everything if I was leaving.
Nice.
Hey, they're coming back. You hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, Chris. Let me get a few... so, ladies and gentlemen,
these have been rough.
I'm so sorry if you've been taking his stupid ass picks.
They've been bad.
Because I've been getting my ass kicked.
They've been bad.
Did we win any money this week on our bets, or we just break even?
Texas is still playing. I think we broke even on the first one.
Great.
But Texas is still going here.
At least we broke even. How's it looking for the Texas game?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay, yeah.
But my
give me the tittle bitties.
But my first tickle bitty is unders are 13-6 in Texans games since the start of last season. The highest under rate in the NFL. The over-under in that game, 44.5.
And so the over or the under?
So I take the under of the Texans-Jaguars game.
Okay, Texans under. I feel like that's probably going to kick us in the ass.
It probably will, Peter, you know, because I'm picking it, you know. For some reason, I've had some real bad juju in this. This one I don't understand because it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you can help me understand this one.
I'm listening,
So
baby.
it's the Bears versus the Cowboys.
Okay, I like it.
And it's the Cowboys are 4-1 against the spread in their past 5 games as underdogs.
Okay.
Yet, according to this, it says the Dallas Cowboys are 1.5-point favorites.
That's had to have changed. So the betting markets had to reverse that.
But they don't put this thing out until Friday.
I bet you. Oh shit.
Yeah. So,
but maybe they had bad information, or maybe it got bet down. Maybe something.
No, because I'll give you another. There's another one on here where. Oh, I'll tell you which one it is. It doesn't.
There's probably different lines on it too. Maybe some lines have the Bears, some lines have Dallas.
Well, this
is not usually consensus. It's 99% probably consensus, and then.
Well, give me a second here.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you. I'll tell you another one that doesn't make any sense to me because that's not the only one I found that didn't make any sense. Where the hell is it? They wouldn't let me jump down to it. Here, the Colts versus at Tennessee. This one says the Titans are 3-0 against the spread as road favorites since the start of last season. 0-3 as road favorites since the start of last season.
0-3, 3-0.
0-3.
Okay.
They haven't covered the spread when they're road favorites since the start of last season. This is the Titans. The Titans are 4.5-point underdogs, and the Titans are playing at home.
Okay. Are these like last year's things?
No, these are this week's.
So okay, the tittle bitties are.
Somebody's been drinking on the job there.
This is not good.
But I would.
No wonder we're losing money.
But in this one, since it looks like it's going to be pouring at the Bears Cowboys game, I'd probably take the under in that.
Great.
Bears.
That's great. So then my stupid ass team's not going to play well.
50.5 points. I'd probably take the under on that one.
Okay, so under a Bears game. Give me one. Give me one more, Chris.
I'm going to give you one more here. I'm going to give you.
Let's see if Kansas City covered.
This is the third game this season with an over-under that's higher than 50 points. Ravens-Bills were 51.5. Jaguars-Bengals were 50.5. The previous two both went over the total. So I would take the over in the Lions-Ravens game on Monday night at 53.5.
Right, it's Lions who? Ravens?
Lions-Ravens.
Oh, shit. Okay. Over. I like an over. I wish there was more overs that happened.
Yeah, I would too.
Man, yeah, that Minnesota game pissed me off so much. I was like, that's got to be a lock. Like, how is this not going to be a good one? And no, that was a shit game USA right there.
Yeah, yep, you're telling me.
All right, I just want to see.
Let me see what Tejas is doing for you.
I appreciate that. I want to see if Kansas City or Kansas covered.
Oh, you had your own bets. That's right.
I had one bet. I didn't do the other bet. I couldn't remember the other bet. My brain wasn't as good. But I can't see. Do me a favor. Check and see if you can find that.
Texas is up 31-0 at halftime.
So the over might catch.
Yeah.
Not looking great the other way.
You want Kansas, right?
Yeah, see if Kansas.
You said Kansas outright, right?
Yeah, Kansas outright.
Kansas won 41-10.
Oh, yeah, I won that one. Fuck yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I made a little money.
You could have taken the spread. If you would have taken the spread on that one, you would have been pretty happy too. It was over under, or the spread was 13.5.
No, so I did take.
Oh, okay.
I took the points. You said to take the points.
Oh, okay.
So that's a nice one.
Wasn't there another one? Wasn't there another one like in?
Yeah, there was an over under. I didn't remember. What was it? I didn't take it though.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It was like two random ass teams, but at least I got one. Maybe this is the start to some good news for me.
There you go.
All right. Let's. You know what? The world needs this. America, if you need a podcast to make you feel better, and goddamn, do we need somebody to make us feel better?
Yeah, if you just want to fast forward to the last 10 minutes of this podcast, you get some feel good stories.
All right. Diligent barber may have saved boy's life after spotting cancerous lump on his neck. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. That's fucking awesome. If you see something, say something. That should be everybody's model.
Yes.
9-year-old goes to college to be brain surgeon for kids his age, and wait till you hear him talk. Nope, not going to listen to him talk, but that's 9-year-old goes to college, Chris.
Damn.
I was probably still shitting my pants at 9 years old.
I couldn't spell at 9 years old.
Oh, God, we're just nobodies. Boston to open a series of affordable housing developments atop city's public libraries. That's kind of nice. You got to do something for... That's probably not Trump approved. Sorry, I'm kidding. Why are we getting into politics, Chris?
I don't know why you are.
Just kidding.
You're going to get scooped up again. On your way out of here.
Jesus. Maine Orchard wins best corn maze in America for 4th year straight by staying true to Mainers. And I don't know what that means, but it's an elephant. It's kind of a cool little pic.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah.
If I had time, I would post that right here so you could all see it. Or if I had an editor, I'd just be like, doop, put it right there.
Yeah,
but,
put it there, Pat Lynch.
Yeah, but I'm not going to pay for somebody when we don't have any advertisers, Chris. We don't have any listeners.
We don't have any money.
Nobody likes us.
Yeah.
Trail cam leaves park officials elated as rare guru seen thriving in world's largest bovine. I don't know what the hell that. Elated as rare GAUR seen thriving in forest world's largest bovine. So that just looks like some cattle in a forest.
World's large. Yeah, rare growl.
Growl. What the hell's a growl?
I don't know, Peter. You're gonna have to look it up.
We don't ask questions this time, Chris. Be better than that. 9-year-old boy saves parents when tornado sends car flying in the trees. All right, now we gotta look at this one a little bit. Roger and Hammerstein wrote so famously.
Rogers and Hammerstein affair.
Wrote so famously, at the end of the storm, there's a golden sky. And their home on the range, an Oklahoma couple are beginning to see the golden sky beyond this stormy nightmare that forced a 9-year-old son to try and save their lives after a tornado overtook their car and left them with terrible injuries. Back in April, when tornadoes were reported to blah, 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 Jesus Christ. Seeing the tornado a mile or so off, it suddenly changed directions, took over their truck, pinning the front seats under their weight. Inside, Wayne suffered broken necks, back ribs, and arms. Oh, my God. 9-year-old Branson was unharmed. He got out of the truck, ran a mile down the road in pitch darkness due to a power outage from the winds.
A mile. What a champion.
Found a house with people inside who could help. Holy shit. Wayne's brother Johnny, who was on the phone with Wayne at the moment, the tornado hit them. I heard a ding-dong and like hail or rocks, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Holy shit. They say, wow.
Branson, you're a champion.
Jesus Christ. That's so crazy, dude. Like, can you just imagine being that brave at 9 years old?
Nope. No, like that 9-year-old is better than us, and I like I said, I can't.
2 9-year-olds are better than us.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's also got a cool ass mullet. Love the mullet, kid. Keep it up.
Yeah.
School invests $150,000 to help low-income parents buy new uniforms and laptops for every student.
That's nice.
Jackpot. That's what we need. We need to be giving back to people, not taking from people, Chris. Okay.
Nope, I get it.
Teen rescues baby beaver from River Rapids. Such a Canadian experience. I'm not touching a beaver, and I'm not touching a baby beaver.
I've seen like some things on YouTube with like baby beavers. Like they got one, like they were down in like Mississippi or Alabama, and there was this road crew that was working and like fixing like some poles.
Yeah.
And a beaver got like swept up in like a storm and like crawled in this guy's boot and wouldn't leave. So they gave him to a wildlife sanctuary. It rehabilitated the beaver, and the beaver's just like adorable, like a little yeah.
Oh. Like otters. Otters are cute, but otters are freaking nasty.
Oh yeah,
nasty.
I mean, like some of these YouTube things that you see out there, like this one lady like has like a wolf as a pet, and it's like no chance.
Like even like people who are feel like they're comfortable with like lions and tigers, like
no chance,
no dice.
I mean, like they say like there's I've seen a bunch of videos of like cheetahs. Like cheetahs are like the closest thing to like a house cat. Like
yeah,
they are like they get like if you work with them from like when they're young, like when they're cubs, like they form a bond with you, and like they can. There's like one lady was working and then she got transferred off, and this cheetah didn't want anything to do with anybody else, so they brought the lady back. It was back to being like a little like just like a little kitty cat. So I mean, some animals possibly you could see, but like I still wouldn't like no. There's no chance. Like some of these things are just like no.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not even trying. Groundbreaking NASA discovery is closest we've ever come to finding life on Mars. All right, we gotta see what that's all about. Oh, 2 minerals known as almost exclusively linked with microbial metabolism have been found in a recent drill sample by the rover. Fury of excitement, and was quick to point out that gold standard science will need to be performed on what we call the closest we ever come to discovering life on Mars. So it's all like not you like human life or animal life or mammal life, or it's just more like microbial life, which is cool.
No, I mean that it's nice to know that like there's stuff out there that can survive, and you know there's a possibility for things to survive on other planets.
Let's see here. Smashing 6 million urchins with hammers saved the California kelp paradise thanks to volunteer divers. So they had to get rid of these urchins. People literally had to come out and smash 6 million of these things, and it brought back the California kelp.
Oh, nice!
That's crazy. Can you imagine having to be a part of that? Reluctant baby hippo refuses to leave the pool unless it sees a mom stare, and you can watch the video. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
All right. DoorDash for Good rescues 200 million pounds of food from becoming waste, which is nice. But we're also we're not friends with DoorDash right now. DoorDash, get your shit together. You screw people over.
You're pissing me off here.
You should be better than that. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, let's get one last one here, Chris. Researchers blown away after finding jaguar population up 30% across Mexico.
That's crazy. I read a thing like in the South America in the rainforest, there's a plant in the rainforest where jaguars will go, and they'll like get this plant and chew on it, and it gets them high.
Yeah, it's
I don't know I can't remember the name of it.
Ayahuasca.
Yeah. And they like to chew on it and get high, and like you could see it. They could see them do it, like get high and be in the drunk, and like you could be like on like a boat tour and see it kind of happen. I was like, that's wild. Dude,
a jaguar is the worst thing you want to ever like. One of the
worst they are like they're like pound for pound like the nastiest big cat cat that you can come across. Like
mine is like a lion because lion's just so big, but a jaguar is stealthy, and it just goes and cracks your neck.
Yeah,
they don't fuck around.
Yeah, it can jump very far and all like
it goes and gets like huge caiman.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just cracks its neck, or like there's a soft spot on a alligator or crocodile or whatever caiman where it knows to go, and then it just pulls this massive thing out of the water. Yeah. Just crazy. All right, Chris. I think that's we're almost at 45 minutes. We're kind of
we're kind of right there.
I don't know. It's just we got a little bit of time left here, ladies and gentlemen. It's only we could go a little bit longer here.
You could.
You look a little tired today.
I am.
How's that Coors Light tasting?
It's done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you went to bed kind of early yesterday.
No, I went to bed according to my watch, it said 11:30.
Okay, that's not that great. No.
Yeah, and then you woke me up at 7. 15-ish.
Got a little bit of a run in today. Shouldn't have done that. I'll probably maybe roll and try to get to bed
You should get a White Castle in you.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I think
you want me to order you some Taco Bell?
I don't know if did I tell you this? On Instagram, for some reason, Instagram decided to show me a video of a lady explaining the first time she shit herself on a race.
Oh yeah, you did. You mentioned something like that.
I am so goddamn scared for tomorrow now.
That is wild.
The last thing I want to do is shit myself on a 20-mile run.
The lady said that you're running from Montrose Beach to Jackson Park.
That doesn't sound. Yes. What do you think? What's that like bus ride back? You think?
Let's see where Jackson Park is, because that's gonna be a long bus ride.
Yeah.
I think so. You ain't gonna like it. I don't think. I think Jackson Park is past the what is it out there?
There's no way I'm going to be able to see Dad tomorrow. So what I'm nervous about.
Jackson Park is past the I think it's past the whatchamacallit, the Ken Griffin Museum of Science and Industry.
Yeah. And you could probably, if we do it early enough, I could probably get on Lakeshore Drive and get back, and hopefully it'll be kind of open, right? Because that's what they're going to do, just take down Lakeshore Drive, right?
Oh, I'm assuming you're running along. Yeah, I'm assuming they're not closing off Lakeshore Drive. So
I'm nervous. I think tomorrow's going to be a shit show for me. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be very heavy.
Yeah, so there's the Griffin Museum of Science and Industry, and that's Jackson Park right there. So you're running somewhere down there.
Great.
So you're good. So you would be coming back. Yeah, they don't. I'm assuming they're not blocking off Lakeshore Drive. So you'd be coming back up Lakeshore Drive. It's probably about a good. I mean, obviously it's a 20-mile drive back. So you're depending on how bad traffic is. And you know what the good thing is?
What's that?
Is the Bears are home tomorrow, baby.
Yeah, but not till later, right?
Yeah, but you know what happens early on at the Bears games?
Oh, they tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like 9:30. You don't think, right?
Well, normally they don't.
What time's the game start tomorrow?
The game starts at 3. They'll open.
Oh, is it 3 o'clock?
It's 3. It's the late afternoon game.
Oh, okay, great. So they're probably open until noon.
They open the tailgates at 7 in the morning.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
But the only good thing for you is they don't
Maybe
allow.
they'll give me a sausage.
But they don't. The good thing is they don't allow people like pedestrians to walk down Lakeshore Drive and walk over to the stadium. You have to go down and underneath and everything.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to deal with pedestrian stuff, but you may get a lot of people
make a noise.
Well, trying to get into like the parking lot areas and everything.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you got any marathon tips, I'd love to hear it. Anything that's like outside the cuff. I've seen all the shenanigans, the eating, the drinking, the blah 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 blah.
Maybe you just park your car down at the end of the thing.
And what? Walk all the way the other way?
No, I'm talking about you park down at Jackson Park, leave your car there, and then you Uber back up to Montrose Beach in the morning. So then you don't have to take the train ride back. You just have your car down there.
It's probably not the worst idea.
It's not the best idea, but it's not the worst one for sure.
Jackson Park's a little sketchy though, right?
You probably would want to drive all the way down to Lakeshore Drive and stay on Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah.
And drive there.
But then trying to get an Uber from there is my only fear.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what time you get there. That's definitely a fear because I'm trying to think like what you would try to get like.
I'm gonna get shot sitting in there waiting for an Uber.
I mean, because you only ladies and gentlemen, Chicago's a hellhole. No, but you're in the University of Chicago area, Hyde Park there, and that's a nicer type
that
of
makes
area.
sense. Yeah,
but like, so I'd still probably if you were just by yourself, I probably wouldn't do it because it's not.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I gotta look at it tonight, or I'm just gonna wing it tomorrow.
Or maybe you may luck out too. You may luck out, and there may be you may get done at like 9:30 and.
Yeah,
and then you get the bus and the.
Well, I'm gonna probably wait for Gracia.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll just ride with her the bus back. And
you're just gonna let Joe fend for himself.
He's not running tomorrow.
Oh, you said he's not running.
He's not running. Sarah told us.
Oh, okay.
He's not running. He's gonna run with her next week. They're gonna do the 20-miler together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
just you two. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh my
boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, do us a favor. If you're again, I don't get this, ladies and gentlemen, even though I do it all the time. Don't tell anybody. If you're watching this and you're enjoying yourself at all, just do a little subscribe. It doesn't hurt you. It only helps us. Hit us a like, maybe comment.
Slap Pat Lynch around in the comment section.
Yeah, tell him how you're pissed he's not here today. Exactly. He's not here to help his boys this could have been a much different, deeper, darker podcast. But we're out here, we're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah.
And on that beautiful note, you guys have a great weekend. Hug your loved ones. Make sure you tell them that you love them, and have a great week and be safe.
Yeah, and good luck to everybody who's running that 20 miles tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't rain on you. Bye.